What does it mean to be homophobic? Well, it basically means you don't like gay people. That's what homophobic means. What I don't understand is why people are homophobic. I am bisexual. It's something I have only very recently started being open about, and I know a lot of people don't like bisexuals. I don't get why, though. It makes sense to me. I'm not confused. Trust me, I get confused about a lot of things, but my sexuality is not one of them. But I mean, I kind of get it. Being weirded out by something that's different than you're used to makes sense. And we've all been weirded out by stuff we haven't experienced before. So, it makes sense. The thing is, though, I feel like a lot of people eventually come around to the thing they haven't experienced before. Because why wouldn't you? Why would you not move forward? I think people are homophobic because they don't understand what it's like to be gay. I know that sounds silly, but it makes sense, doesn't it? I know some people are homophobic for religious reasons, but to be honest, I just see that as an excuse. I mean, if God is real, why wouldn't he love someone just because they're dating someone of the same sex? And on that note, I do want to mention it is possible that a gay person can be homophobic, and it is also possible that a gay person can have a prejudice against straight people. You don't hear it talked about very much, but it does happen. In my freshman year of high school, there was this one gay guy in one of my classes, and I thought he really hated straight people, but it turns out he was just flirting with me the whole time. Do I think heterophobia is as big of a problem as homophobia? Well, no, because straight people don't have to deal with a lot of the problems gay people do, but that doesn't mean that their problems should be ignored. I mean, statistically, more women are abused than men, but that doesn't mean we should ignore the men that are being abused. The same thing is true for sexuality. It doesn't matter if you're straight or gay or pan, whatever. No one should be discriminated against. No one. Anyway, that little tangent aside, that's why I think people are homophobic. I think it's because of a lack of understanding, but I think this goes further than just homophobia. Why do people have prejudices in general? Why are people racist or transphobic or sexist? Well, again, I think it's from a lack of understanding. The only person's perspective we ever have on anything is our own. It can be hard to understand what other people are going through or what their thoughts, feelings, or opinions are. The sad truth is, every human has a little bit of prejudice in them about something. It doesn't matter who you are, you have been at least a little bit discriminative about something in your life at some point. How much someone has been discriminative will vary. I'm going to be honest for a second. There are some things in the LGBTQ community I don't really understand. I have definitely thought some things that weren't very nice, but every time I think those things, I remember, I'm bisexual. There are people that judge me because of that. There are people that don't understand what it's like to be bisexual because they aren't bisexual. So who am I to judge these other people for experiences I haven't been through? If you aren't gay, you can't really understand what it's like to be gay or what the problems that a gay person has to go through is. If you're not straight, you don't know what it's like to be straight. If you're not trans, you don't know what it's like to be trans. All of us have our own shit. All of us are different. We've all been through different things, and there have been people in our lives that can't understand the things that we've been through because they've never experienced it. And you know what? That's okay. I am bisexual, and the people I know don't need to understand my sexuality. All I want them to do is respect it. I mean, isn't that what everyone wants? Respect? It's something we're taught from such a young age, right? Treat everyone how you want to be treated, but I feel like a lot of people forget that. I am the furthest thing from being perfect, but I'm trying, and I think that's the best thing someone can do. I mean, how much kindness does it really take to treat someone with basic human respect? So if you are homophobic and watching this is my message to you. Just try. Try to be empathetic. It might be hard for you to understand, and you might not be able to understand, but just try to be respectful because you don't know what these people are going through, and they don't know what you've been through. You want people to respect you, so respect other people. If there's something you don't understand, that's okay. You can try to understand it if you want, or you can be content with not getting it, but still respecting them. So basically, what I'm saying is, choose empathy. Choose kindness.